Alright, I know it's late as hell, like a day. But this is gonna be my WandaVision episode 9 review type of thing. Well, I kind of went back. I watched episode 8, like I always do. I always watch the episode before. I've said that before. But and when I went back, it was cool seeing, it was cool that they threw in, like, how actually powerful she was, and that she does suck the energy, the life or whatever, out of these witches. Like, she ain't no hoe ass witch. Like, her mom was a queen, and she took all her powers, and I don't know. So that was cool that they did that. But coming into this episode, how do I put it? I I liked the episode after watching it the second time. you know, and part that is mostly my fault because I didn't like the episode. Like, when I first saw it and it ended, I was kind of like, what the fuck? Like, what was that? But it wasn't so much that the episode was bad. It was that you don't really like all the spoilers and everything that I've been watching, which, like I said, it's my fault. They've been, like, getting me excited for something that wasn't even gonna come. They kept saying Mephisto, and then now there's a new guy that starts with the C that they're talking, or that fucking Emergency Awesome's talking about, which it could be. Maybe he's onto something. But Mephisto, Nightmare, I saw some Bumblebee guy or something, Hive. And it's like, I can't watch spoilers anymore. I've realized that. I mean, it's cool. It's cool, like, to get, like, the episode breakdown and everything, and see all the what's it called, Easter eggs and everything. But going into it, like, it just had me excited for stuff that, like, literally, it set my expectations so high. So, like, I was expecting my theory that I agreed with, that they said, to come true, but I didn't know how it was going to happen. But watching it the second time, it was cool. One thing I will say is that they did, like, everybody's saying that Ralph, like, he ended up being Ralph Boner or whatever, and which is it's a great name. I wasn't expecting that on Disney, so that's a plus. Get it? Disney Plus. Haha. LOL. But they keep saying, like, he wasn't from the Fox universe and all this stuff, which he might not be. There's a high chance that he isn't. But my thing is, though, is why was he so fast? Because he had his he did his super speed shit one time in this episode. Like, if you go back and watch it, like, there was a time when he was, like, he moved fast as hell. If Wanda's not giving him that power, I don't think that, for one, I don't know, maybe the necklace, like, had him. No, but she wasn't giving him superpowers, though. He said don't kill him, though. So, I mean, maybe that means he's weak. But he's weak anyway, isn't he? And after being held out by a witch, why wouldn't he say don't kill me, Like, she had him, like, under her control, like Wanda had everybody else. So I'm still got my hopes up for that. Because they did say that there was a missing persons report. And they never spoke on it again. So it has to, like, what type of name is Ralph Boner? Even he laughed at his name. And who else would do that? Like, even his, like, man cave that he was in, it looked kind of like Fox's version of the X-Men. And I'm not getting past that super speed part. Because, no. He had super speed right there. I think she found out he had powers and he was the dude, and that was just somebody she could use. But I'm like, really, I don't know. I don't know where. It's hard to say because like I wanted like some like big dark twist, but it was awesome to see like Vision. Like it pissed me off that the White Vision never came back. Like he just took off. So like, does that mean that he's gonna be back with Wanda because he did unlock his mind and that is Vision now, right? That's the same one. He has all the memories that he used to have. So is that not Vision? That's what I didn't understand. Like when he took off, it's like the other Vision didn't even mention that. I don't know. Maybe it'll all make sense in the end. I guess it was good. I can't say it wasn't good though because like the last fight from the first time she shot one at her and like her hand turned black, I was like, oh shit. And then when she threw the car at her like she did in Civil War, that was dope. The Wizard of Oz with the boots at downstairs or down underneath the car, that was dope. And then the way she did the runes, which at first I was like, how did she freaking know how to make those runes? She did not. She was not looking at them like that, you know. But I guess the Scarlet Witch inside of her could I mean, you got to think she was able to do all this shit. Oh shit! Excuse me. Excuse me. Obviously, if she sees a spell, she might be able to replicate it, especially if it's. Oh shit! Indigestion. My bad. But she's obviously able to replicate it. But it was a twist. Like I wasn't expecting that. I thought she was just missing. But then now that I think back, it's like why would she be missing? The chick wants her to hit her, but she played it perfectly. That was a dope ending. My girl got sad at the end when she's like, "Oh, thank you for," which is a corny line. I mean, I know it's cute and all, and people probably felt all heartfelt, but thank you for choosing me as your mom. Shut up. You built us. Like, you created us. Like, how to choose you? I don't know. The series, honestly, I didn't think it was gonna, like, coming into it, it's Wanda and Vision, which Wanda I liked since I saw her, just because, wow. Plus, she's, uh, the twins' little sister. That was another plus for her. But it it turned out pretty good. I mean, the one that I really wanted to see anyways was Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like even Loki looks like it'll be kind of like wacky. But this one coming in, I mean, everybody was so excited for it, but like I don't know. You could have I mean, they could have put Mephisto or something like that in there, but I think it was dope that they had her reading the book at the end. Like all in all for the series, like this wasn't the one that I really wanted to see out of all of them. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was just because I liked the way out of all the trilogies, except maybe the first Captain America, which the first Captain America was great, but out of the entire trilogy, all the trilogies that they've made so far, my favorite is uh what you call it, Captain America. Because the Winter Soldier, it's more of an action movie, you know. It's like it's not so much powers and shooting beams at each other, which there are. I mean, yeah, there are people that do that, but it's more of like an action movie where they're fighting and the kick at the beginning of Winter Soldier when he goes onto that boat and he kicks dude off the and he sends him flying. That's my favorite moment in all of Marvel. One of them at least. But it was good. I mean, ratings wise, what, a 7 for the entire show? Like, yeah, you were expecting more out of it, but really it did bring up a bunch of new characters. And seeing her go back to the nosy neighbor type character, that could lead into being Reed Richards' uh what's it called? Reed Richards' nanny, which they say in the the comics that she was. They said she used to watch their kids or whatever. So that could be why it happened like that. And if she ever needs to go, she'll just unlock her mind and then help her out and all this other stuff. I don't know. It was all right. It wasn't terrible, but the first time I watched it, I was disappointed just because I went in there expecting so much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like all these people, like it was like, oh, what's gonna happen? There's a big cameo. There's no way, and I'm like, these people are just getting me excited. I can't watch them anymore, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I apologize. Like, I like the little breakdowns and I like seeing Easter eggs and shit, but when it comes to guessing the future, they're not very good at it. They sucked at it. Like 95% of like what they were hoping. And like the problem is like people always say, "Oh yeah, well a theory might be wrong." The theory, it's a theory for a reason. It's not but they're talking about it as if there's a high chance that it's gonna do. Like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to say it, but they were talking about it as if there was a super high chance that it was going to happen. And like this just proves what, like I would, and then freaking one of them, I'm not gonna say anything, say like the name, but he had the audacity to say that he was right all along. And the only thing he was right about was the Darkhold. Like, seriously. The only thing you pinned right all along was from episode 7 when you saw the fucking book. And people will just keep watching it. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Like, I don't know. But then again, what am I doing? Like, that's why I can't, like, because I don't know much about the comics. But it is cool, like I said, to watch those videos. It is cool to do, like, get the Easter eggs and other stuff and the real meanings from it. But it just, it killed me when I seen the episode. Just to know that this was the last episode and nothing that was predicted was true. Like, it was upsetting. But it was my fault. That's why, I don't know. I'll shut up. I keep saying the same thing. I'm ready for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't know, maybe Young Rock. Saw one of those episodes. It was alright. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I don't know. I'll continue to talk somehow. Alright.